Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. Gushyate yasya nagare rangayatra dhine dine tamaham shirasa vande rajanam kulashekaram. Shrivallabheti varadeti daya pareti bhakta priyeti bhavalunthana kovideti नातेति नागशयनेति जगन्निवासे त्यालापिनं प्रतिदिनं कुरु मां मुकुन्द. Ankita, so we are not repeating today. So I'm going to recite all the shlokas.
Sorry, Prabhuji.
Yeah, no problem. Jayatu jayatu devo devakī-nandano jayatu jayatu Krishna Vrsni śa-pradīpah. Jayatu jayatu megha-śyāmalah komalāńgo. Jayatu jayatu thvī-bhāra-nāśo mukundah. Mukunda pranipatya che bhavantamekantamiyantamaردham. Avismrutistvaccharanāravinde bhave bhave mestu bhavat prasadhat. Nāham vande tava charanayor-dvandvamadvandvaheto kumbhīpākam gurumapi hare narakam nāparetum. Ramya rama mridutanulata nandanenāpirantum bhave bhave hridaya bhavane bhavayeyam bhavantam. Nasta dharmena vasunichayena kamopaboge yad bhavyam tad bhavatu bhagavan purvakarmanurupam. Etat prarthyam mama bahumatam janma janmantarepi tvatpadamboruhayugagata nischala bhaktirastu. Divi va bhuvi va mamastu vaso narake va narakantaka prakamam avadhirta sharadhara vindau charanau te maranepi chintayami. Chintayami harimeva santatam mandahasamuditânanambujam Nandagopatanayam paratparam Naradhadi munivrindavanditam. Karacharana saroje kantimannetramine Shramamushi bhujavichi vyakule gadamarge. Harisarasi vigahya piyate jo jalaugam Bhavamaru parikinnaha kleshamadhyatyajami. Sarasi janayane sashanka chakre murabhidima viramasva chittarantum sukhataramaparam na jatu jane haricharana smaranamrutena tulyam. Mābhirmandamano vichintya bahudāyāmisvaram yātana Nāmīna prabhavanti pāparipavaha swāmīnanu Śrīdhara. Ālasyam vyapanīya bhakti sulabham dhyāyasva nārayanam Lokasya vyasanāpano danakaro dāsasya kim nakshamaha. Bhavajaladigatānām dvandvavātāhatānām sutaduhitrukalatrā trāṇabhārārdhitānām vishama vishayato ye majjatāmaplavānām bhavati sharanameko vishnupoto narāణām. भवजलधिमगाधं दुस्तरं निष्ठरेयं कथमहमिति चेतो मास्मघा कातरत्वम् सरसिजदृशि देवे तारकी भक्तिरेका नरकभिधिनिषन्ना तारयिष्यत्यवश्यम् तृष्णातो ये मदनपवनोद्धूतमोहोर्मिमाले धारावर्ते तनयसहजा ग्राहसङ्गाकुले च संसाराख्ये महति जलदौ मज्जतां नस्त्रिधामम् पादाम्बोजे वरद भवतो भक्तिनावं प्रयच्छ पृथ्वीरेणुरनुपयांसि कणिका फल्गुस्फुलिङ्गो लघुस् तेजो निःश्वसनं मरुत्तनुतरं रन्ध्रं सुसूक्ष्मं नभः क्षुद्रा रुद्रपितामहा प्रभृतया कीटा समस्तासुरा दृष्टे यत्र सतारको विजयते श्रीपादधूलीकणाः हे लोका शृणुत प्रसूतिमरणा व्याधे चिकित्सामिमाम् योगज्ञा समुदाहरन्ति मुनयो यां यज्ञवल्काधया अन्तर्ज्योतिरमेयमेकममृतं कृष्णाख्यमापीयताम् तत्पीतं परमौषधं वितनुते निर्वाणमात्यन्तिकम् हे मर्त्या परमं हितं शृणुतवो वक्ष्यामि संक्षेपतः संसारार्णवमापदूर्मि बहुलं सम्यक् प्रविश्य स्थिताः नानाज्ञानमपास्य चेतसि नमो नारायणायेत्यमुम् मन्त्रं सप्रणमं प्रणामसहितं प्रावर्थयध्वं मुहुम् नातेन पुरुषोत्तमे त्रिजगताम् एकाधिपे चेतसा सेव्ये स्वस्य पदस्य धातरि परे नारायणे तिष्ठति यं कञ्चित् पुरुषाधमं कतिपया ग्रामेशमल्पार्थधम् सेवायै मृगयामहे नरमहो मूढावराका वयम् बद्धेनाञ्जलिनानतेन शिरसा गात्रैः सरोमोद्गवैः कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन नयनेनोद्गीर्न बाष्पाम्भुना नित्यं त्वच्चरणारविन्दयुगला ध्यानामृता स्वादिनाम् अस्माकं सरसीरुहाक्ष सततं सम्पद्यतां जीवितम् यत्कृष्ण प्रणिपात धूलिधवलं तद्वर्ष्म तद्वैशिरस् ते नेत्रे समसोजिते सुरुचिरे याभ्यां हरिर्दृश्यते सा बुद्धिर्विमलेन्दुशङ्खधवला या माधवाध्यायिनी सा जिह्वामृतवर्षिणी प्रतिपदं या स्तौति नारायणम् जिह्वे कीर्तय केशवं मुररिपुं चेतो भज श्रीधरम् पाणिद्वन्द्वसमर्चयाच्युतकथा श्रोत्रद्वयत्वं शृणु कृष्णं लोकय लोचनद्वयहरेर्गच्छाङ्घ्रियुग्मालयम् जिग्रघ्राणमुकुन्दपादतुलसीं मूर्धन्यमादोक्षजम् आम्नायाभ्यसनान्यरण्यरुदितं वेदव्रतान्यन्वहम् मेदश्छेदफलानि पूर्थविदयः सर्वं हुतं भस्मनि तीर्थानामवगाहनानि च गजा स्नानं विना यत्पदा द्वन्द्वाम्भोरुह संस्मृतिं विजयते देवस्य नारायण मदन परिहरस्थितिं मदीये मनसि मुकुन्द पदारविन्ददाम्नि हरनयन कृशानुना कृशोऽसि स्मरसि न चक्रपराक्रमं मुरारे नाते दातरि भोगि भोगशयने नारायणे माधवे देवे देवकी-नन्दने सुरवरे चक्रायुधे साङ्गृणि लीलाशेष जगत्प्रपञ्च जठरे विश्वेश्वरे श्रीधरे गोविन्दे कुरु चित्तवृत्तिमचलाम् अन्यैस्तु किं वर्तनैः माद्राक्षं क्षीणपुण्यान् क्षणमपि भवतो भक्तिहीनान् पदाब्जे मा श्रौषं श्राव्यबन्धं तव चरितमपास्यान्यदाख्यानजातम् मा स्मार्षं माधवत्वम् अपि भुवनपते चेतसा पह्नुवानान् मा भुवं त्वत्सपर्या अपरिकरप्रहितो जन्म जन्मान्तरेऽपि मज्जन्मना फलमिदं मधुकैतभारे मत्प्रार्थनीयमदनुग्रह एष एव त्वद्भृत्य परिचारक भृत्य भृत्यस्य भृत्य इति मां स्मर लोकनाथ तत्त्वं ब्रुवानानि परं परस्तान् मधुक्षरन्तीव मुदा वहानि प्रावर्तय प्राञ्जलिरस्मि जिह्वे नामानि नारायण गोचराणि नमामि नारायण पादपङ्कजं करोमि नारायण पूजनं सदा वदामि नारायण नाम निर्मलं स्मरामि नारायण तत्त्वमव्ययम् श्रीनाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण भक्त प्रिय चक्रपाणे श्रीपद्मनाभाच्युत कैतभारे श्रीराम पद्माक्ष हरे मुरारे अनंत वैकुंठ मुकुंद कृष्ण गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति वक्तुं समर्थोऽपि न वक्ति कश्चित् अहो जनानां व्यसनाभिमुख्यम् भक्तापाय भुजाङ्गगारुडमणि त्रैलोक्य रक्षामणि गोपीलोचन चातकाम्बुदमणि सौन्दर्यमुद्रामणि यः कान्तामणि रुक्मिणी गणकुचा द्वन्द्वैकभूषामणि श्रेयो देवशिखामणिर्दिशतु नो गोपालचूडामणि शत्रुच्छेदैकमन्त्रं सकलमुपनिषद्वाक्यसम्पूज्यमन्त्रं संसारोत्तारमन्त्रं समुचिततमसः सङ्घनिर्याणमन्त्रं सर्वैश्वर्यैकमन्त्रं व्यसनभुजगसन्दष्टसन्त्राणमन्त्रं जिह्वे श्रीकृष्ण मन्त्रं जप जप सततं जन्म साफल्य मन्त्रम् व्यामोह प्रशमौषधं मुनिमनो वृत्ति प्रवृत्त्यौषधम् दैत्येन्द्रार्तिकरौषधं त्रिजगतां सञ्जीवनैकौषधम् भक्तात्यन्तहितौषधं भवभयप्रध्वंसनैकौषधम् श्रेयप्राप्तिकरौषधं पिबमना श्रीकृष्णदिव्यौषधम् कृष्णत्वदीयपदपङ्कजपञ्जरान्तम् अद्यैव मे विशतु मानसराजहंस प्राणप्रयाणसमये कफवातपित्तैः कण्ठावरोधनविधौ स्मरणं कुटस्ते चेतश्चिन्तय कीर्तय स्वरसनेनम्रीभवत्वं शिरो हस्तावञ्जलिसम्पुटं रचयितं वन्दस्व दीर्घं वपु आत्मन् संश्रय पुण्डरीकनयनं नागाचलेन्द्रस्थितं धन्यं पुण्यतमं तदेव परमं दैवं हि सत्सिद्धये शृण्वन् जनार्दन कथा गुणकीर्तनानि देहेन यस्य पुलकोद्गमरोमराजी नोत्पद्यते नयनयोर्विमलाम्बुमाला दिक्तस्य जीवितमहो पुरुषादमस्य अन्धस्य मे हृतविवेकमहाधनस्य चौरै प्रभो बलिभिरिन्द्रियनामधेयैः मोहान्धकूपकुहरे विनिपातितस्य देवेश देहि कृपणस्य करावलम्बम् इदं शरीरं शतसन्धिजर्जरम् पठत्यवश्यं परिणामपेशलम् किमौषधं पृच्छसि मूढधुर्मते निरामयं कृष्णरसायनं पिबा आश्चर्यमेतद्धि मनुष्यलोके सुधां परित्यज्य विषं पिबन्ति नामानि नारायण गोचराणि त्यक्त्वान्यवाच कुहका पठन्ति त्यजन्तु बान्धव सर्वे निन्दन्तु गुरवो जनाः तदापि परमानन्दो गोविन्दो मम जीवनम् सत्यं ब्रवीमि मनुजा स्वयमूर्ध्वबाहुर् यो यो मुकुन्द नरसिंह जनार्दनेति जीवो जपत्यनुदिनं मरणे रणे वा पाषाणकाष्ठसदृशाय ददात्यभीष्टम् नारायणाय नम इत्यममेव मन्त्रम् संसारघोरविषनिर्हरणाय नित्यम् शृण्वन्तु भव्यमतयो यतयोऽनुरागाद् उच्चैष्ठरामुपदिश्य महमूर्ध्वबाहु चित्तं नैव निवर्तते क्षणमपि श्रीकृष्णपादाम्बुजान् निन्दन्तु प्रियबान्धवा गुरुजना गृह्णन्तु मुञ्चन्तु वा दुर्वादं परिघोषयन्तु मनुजा वंशे कलङ्कोऽस्तु वा तादृक्प्रेमधरानुरागमधुना मत्थायमानन्तु मे कृष्णो रक्षतु नो जगत्त्रयगुरो कृष्णं नमध्वं सदा कृष्णेनाखिल शत्रवो विनिहिता कृष्णाय तस्मै नमः कृष्णादेव समुत्थितं जगदिदं कृष्णस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम् कृष्णे तिष्ठति विश्वमेतदखिलं हे कृष्ण रक्षस्व माम् हे गोपालक हे कृपाजलनिधे हे सिन्धुकन्यापते हे कंसान्तक हे गजेन्द्र करुणा पारीण हे माधव हे रामानुज हे जगत्त्रय गुरो हे पुण्डरीकाक्ष माम् हे गोपीजननाथ पालय परां जानामि न त्वं विना धारावाराकरवरसुता ते तनुजो विरिञ्चि स्तोता वेदस्तव सुरगणा भृत्यवर्गप्रसादः मुक्तिर्माया जगदविकलं तावकी देवकी ते माता मित्रं भलरिपुसुतस्तत्त्वदन्यं न जाने प्रणाममीशाय शिरः फलं विदुस्तदर्चनं पाणिफलं दिवक्षुषः मनःफलं तद्गुणतत्त्वचिन्तनं वचः फलं तद्गुणकीर्तनं बुधाः श्रीमन्नाम प्रोच्य नारायणाख्यं केन प्रापुर्वाञ्छितं पापिनोऽपि हा नः पूर्वं वाक्प्रवृत्ता न तस्मैस्तेन प्राप्तं गर्भवासादिदुःखम् ध्यायन्ति ये विष्णुमनन्तमव्ययम् हृत्पद्ममध्ये सततं व्यवस्थितं समाहितानां सतताभयप्रदं ते यान्ति सिद्धिं परमां तु वैष्णवीम् तत्त्वं प्रसीद भगवन् कुरु मय्यनाथे विष्णो कृपां परमकारुणिकः खलौ त्वम् संसारसागरनिमग्नमनन्तदीनम् उद्धर्तुमर्हसि हरे पुरुषोत्तमोऽसि क्षीरसागरतरङ्गशीकरा सारतारकिटचारुमूर्तये भोगिभोगशयनीयशायिने माधवाय मधुविद्विषे नमः अलमलमलमेका प्राणिनां पातकानां निरसनविषये या कृष्ण कृष्णेति वाणी यदि भवति मुकुन्दे भक्तिरानन्दसान्द्रा करतलकलिता सा मोक्षसाम्राज्यलक्ष्मी यस्य प्रियौ श्रुतिधरौ कविलोकवीरौ मित्रौ द्विजन्मवरपद्मशरावद्भुतम् तेनाम्बुजाक्षचरणाम्बुज सत्पदेन राज्ञा कृतकृतिरियं कुलशेखरेण मुकुन्दमालां पठतां नराणाम् अशेषसौख्यं लभते न कस्वेत् समस्तपापक्षयमेत्यदेहि प्रयाति विष्णो परमं पदं तत् हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुकुंद-माला-स्तोत्र की जय, कुलशेखर आल्वार की जय. Okay, good. Thank you, Annapurna. Yeah.
So nice, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you. So Mukunda Mala is a condensed form of Kulashekar Alvar's love and devotion for Krishna. So I haven't seen anything as intense as Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. There is Gopi Geet, which is considered the the Viraha Gita of gopis, in separation from Krishna, right? But Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra, the words that you see, the melody, the tune, the meter in which they are composed, most of them are composed in Shardula Vikridita meter. So much can be conveyed in these shlokas.
ప్రభుజీ ఇంకొకటి శ్లోక శ్రీనారాయణ పుండరీక నయన శ్రీరామ సీతాపతే ఒకసారి గ్రూప్ లో పెట్టారు కదా ప్రభు, అది ఏంటండి? అది దేంటి నుంచి శ్లోక?
Yeah, I'm trying to recollect. That one is Padyavali.
పద్యావళి చాలా బాగుంటుంది. సిమిలర్ గా ఉన్నాయి
Similar tune. Yeah, similar tune. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah, similar tune. Very good. Yeah, good. You remember that.
Yeah. Daily, it will be like a reciting, so it will become habit. Thank you, Prabhuji, for that shloka.
Yeah. Okay. So today, before we discuss shloka 3, I just realized that we forgot one word from second shloka. Can you guess which word we missed?
Jayatu, jayatu, devo, devakī-nandano, jayatu, devo. Devakī-nandano, śa-pradīpah, Komala.
Yeah, so we missed the Komalanga.
Komalanga and soft.
We missed Komalanga. So we missed, we discussed all other words in that, all other names in that. Only Komalanga we missed. Okay. So in fact, all these stotrams, Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra, Vishnu Sahasranama-Stotra, any stotram, it's good to recite once in a while. It's good to recite like how you are doing, Ashtotra puja to Bhagavan. In the temple you see when Pujari is doing Ashtotra puja, what do they say? Om Keshavaya Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Trivikramaya Namaha, Om Achyutaya Namaha, Anantaya Namaha, like that, right? So you can take the names from Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. Om Shri Vallabhaya Namaha, Om Varadaya Namaha, Om Dayaparaya Namaha, Om Bhakta Priyaya Namaha, Om megha-śyāmalah Namaha, Om Komalanga Namaha, Om devakī-nandano Namaha. So like that you can practice. Just write down all the names from Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra, all the names of Krishna, or at least one shloka. You take one shloka at a time, take all the names, and then do like Ashtottara puja to Krishna at home. So that will be beautiful. So when you try to read the same shloka, same topic from different perspectives in different rasas, then you can relish it even better. Okay. So let's discuss this Komalanga and then we will start discussion on shloka 3. So I see only Annapurna turning on video. Others, if you are able to turn on your video, that'll be great. It's good to have darshan of people. Krishna is eagerly waiting to see darshan of devotees. So devotees are as equal as Krishna. They're as important as Krishna. Krishna tells in that shloka that we discussed last week, right? Bhaktair bhakta jana priyaha. So the devotees reside in my heart. Not only my devotees, but the devotees of devotees, they reside in my heart. Bhaktair bhakta jana priyaha. Aham bhakta paradino hi asvatantra iva dvijaha sadhubir gasta hrudayam bhaktair bhakta janapriyaha. So such a beautiful shloka. So Komalanga. What's the meaning of the word Komala?
Soft, tender, soft and tender.
Yes, very good. So this comes right next to megha-śyāmalah, Komalanga.
Komalanga.
Yeah. So megha-śyāmalah describes Krishna's bodily complexion, which is dark, and that's why Krishna is named as Krishna, because Krishna means blackish complexion. It can mean blackish blue or complete black. So Komalanga. So Krishna, when Krishna was born, when Vasudeva brought Krishna from Mathura to Mahavan, which is one of the forests, one of the 12 forests in Vrindavan. One of the 12 forests in Vrajamandal. Vrindavan is one such forest. Mahavan is one such forest. Like that, there are 12 forests in Vrajamandal. So Vasudeva brings Balakrishna to Mahavan and leaves next to Yashodamma. Yashodamma just delivered a baby girl, and then Vasudeva swaps. Vasudeva takes the baby girl to Mathura and then keeps baby Krishna right next to Yashodamma. As soon as Yashodamma wakes up, here there is another interesting thing that I want to mention. One Acharya, he comments saying that Yashodamma delivered 2 babies. Yashodamma delivered a baby girl and a baby boy. Yashodamma delivered baby girl that was taken by Vasudeva to Mathura, and then there is baby boy also, that is the Vrindavan Krishna. The Krishna that Vasudeva brought, he is Mathura Krishna. And the Krishna that Yashodamma delivered, that's Vrindavan Krishna. So when Vasudeva came there, it was night time, right? We discussed. It was midnight, very dark. So when Vasudeva came to swap baby girl with baby Krishna, he put baby Krishna there. He saw baby girl, but he did not notice the baby Krishna, the second baby that Mother Yashoda gave birth to. Why? Because Krishna was black and it was completely dark, midnight. So Vasudeva could not see the second Krishna, the Vrindavan Krishna that Yashodamma gave birth to. And this was commented by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, who is a prominent commentator on Srimad Bhagavatam. So not many people know about this. That's why what happens is when Vasudeva puts this Krishna, Mathura Krishna, next to Yashodamma, and then later on, when Krishna leaves from Vrindavan, right? Which Krishna leaves from Vrindavan? It is the Mathura Krishna who leaves from Vrindavan, but the Vrindavan Krishna is always there. That's why you hear this statement many times. Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. Right? Have you heard this? Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. But Krishna left Vrindavan. Krishna left Vrindavan. That's why Nanda Maharaj, Yashodamma, all the gopis, Gopabais, they all felt great separation from him. So it is true that Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. That Vrindavan Krishna Yashodamma gave birth to, he never leaves Vrindavan. But the Krishna that left Vrindavan is Mathura Krishna, brought by Vasudeva. Now what happened to this Vrindavan Krishna then? Vrindavan Krishna is always there in Vrindavan. but he is in Avyakta Rupa. Even when that Leela was happening, he was in Avyakta Rupa. He was not
Prabhuji,
visible.
అర్థం కాలేదు ప్రభుజీ, కొంచెం మళ్ళీ చెప్పగలుగుతారా? నేను ఐ వాజ్ ట్రైంగ్ టు థింక్, కెన్ యూ మళ్ళీ చెప్తారా? అంటే యశోదమ్మ గివెన్ బర్త్ టు బాయ్ అండ్ గర్ల్ బోత్, యు ఆర్ సేయింగ్, రైట్ ప్రభుజీ?
Yeah. So Yashodamma gave birth to boy and girl. And Vasudeva, so that the boy, out of the boy and girl, the boy is Vrindavan Krishna.
Okay.
Okay? Well, he was born in Vrindavan. He is Vrindavan Krishna. And then Vasudeva brings that Mathura Krishna to Vrindavan. So he swaps the baby girl with baby Krishna, the Mathura Krishna. So he takes a baby girl with him to Mathura, and he places the Mathura Krishna next to Yashodamma.
So Mathura Krishna is in which color, Prabhuji?
Mathura Krishna also black color.
Okay, both are in black color.
Both are in black color. Yeah, both are in black color. But this Krishna, he saw when initially Krishna came as Chaturbhuja form. Tamadbhutam balakamambujaikshanam chaturbhujam chankagadadyudayudam srivatsalaksham galashobakaustubam pitambaram sandrapayoda shaubagam. So Vasudeva saw the Chaturbhuja form of Krishna with 4 hands, Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, and then he transformed into 2-handed Krishna. So Vasudeva saw. But when Vasudeva came to Mahavan, to Yashodamma, Yashodamma was unconscious because she gave birth to 2 babies. So she was unconscious after delivering. And Vasudeva could not see that Vrindavan Krishna because he was dark in color. He was black in color and it was completely dark in the night. So he could not see.
So Prabhuji, then did they got merged when Mathura Vrindavan?
Yeah. That is what happened. Correct.
Okay.
So then when Yashodamma wakes up, right? When Yashodamma wakes up, both Vrindavan Krishna and Mathura Krishna, they merge. They merge into one body, and that is what Yashodamma sees. Okay? Now when Yashodamma sees this baby Krishna, she is confused. Now here we are coming to the point of Komalanga. So if there are still any more doubts about this baby girl, baby boy, and then Vrindavan Krishna, Mathura Krishna, we'll come back to that. But let's come back to the topic of Komalanga. So when Yashodamma sees this baby Krishna, she's confused. Because she touches in different parts of baby Krishna, and everywhere she felt so much of softness. The hands, legs, eyes, face, tummy, everything is so soft as butter, as soft as lotus petals. She was confused. Are these flowers? Not only Komala, but very beautiful. Very beautiful. So she was confused. Am I seeing a flower bouquet, or is it a baby? So this is how Acharya has described, right? So to explain the mood in which Yashodamma was seeing Krishna. So this incident tells us how soft was the texture and the limbs of the body of Krishna were. So Krishna is not only beautiful, Trijagan Manasakarshi, Madana Mohan, but he is also soft. The texture, the bodily limbs, everything is very soft. So
Komalanga ante Prabhuji, Komalanga ante angava?
Anga is limb.
Okay, limb.
Bodily limbs. The hand is called one anga, legs are one anga, face is one anga, like that. But
Even the
Komalanga,
clouds. Prabhuji, clouds are also like cotton only, no, right? Like they say. That's why even megha-śyāmalah, like
clouds.
soft
Yeah,
like
clouds
cloud.
are also soft.
They are like soft like cloud and color of the cloud. That's what it means, right? Megha-śyāmalah.
Yeah, megha-śyāmalah means color of the clouds. Now, Komalanga doesn't necessarily mean as soft as clouds. Clouds we don't know actually. There is not much description given about clouds because each cloud contains some hundreds of tons of water. The cloud that is just hanging there in the sky,
Yeah.
each
It
cloud,
looks like cotton. We don't know, correct? Yeah.
so it is definitely heavy. It's definitely heavy, so it may not be as soft as butter or lotus petal. So here Komalanga means Krishna's bodily texture and the bodily limbs are as soft as butter or as soft as lotus petals. That is one meaning. But the internal meaning is here the anga, Komalanga, can also mean his heart. Because heart is also one anga, right? Heart is also part of the body. So his heart is as soft as butter or lotus petals. So his heart is Navanitam and he is Navanita Chora. His heart is Navanitam and he is Navanita Chora. So his Hridaya is Navanita Komalam and he is Navanita Chora. So now Krishna, in one of the classes we discussed what are the different things Krishna steals. One of the things that Krishna steals is our heart. But when does Krishna steal our heart? When our heart becomes soft. When our heart becomes as soft as butter. When we remove all the anarthas from our heart and when we cultivate devotional qualities, when we cultivate love for Krishna, then Krishna will come and sit in our heart. Krishna will steal our heart. So now Komalanga, there is a shloka in Narasimha Kavacham. Okay, how many of you are familiar with Narasimha Kavacham?
లాస్ట్ వీక్ వచ్చి పాడతావా కవచం మామూలుగా ఇలాగ పాడే కవచం
Last week పాడిందా?
పాడింది ఇప్పుడు వద్దంటుంది ఇలా పాడుతుంది కవచం తెలుసు
So one shloka, there is one shloka in that Chaturbhujam Komalangam Swarna Kundala Shobhitam Saroja Shobhita Raskam Ratna Keyura Mudritam. So Chaturbhujam Komalangam. So Narasimhadev is is a Vishnu avatar, Krishna avatar, Vishnu avatar. So Chaturbhujam. So he has 4 hands and Komalangam. Now when we hear about Narasimhadev, we can only think of the fearful, the heavy form, right? That Narasimha Avatar movie is released in the theaters now in India and even here also. If you are interested in watching that movie, you can watch. So Narasimhadev, he killed Hiranyakashipu not with any weapon, not with anything else, just with his fingers, just with his nails, he killed Hiranyakashipu. He tore apart his stomach and then he pulled out the intestine and wore it as a garland. It's explained in Prahlada prayers. The intestine in Sanskrit is called Antrasraja. Antrasraja. That is the word used in Prahlada prayers to describe the intestine of Hiranyakashipu. Prahlad says to Narasimhadev, "O Swami, I could not offer you a garland, but you yourself, you garlanded yourself with the antrasraja of my father." Prahlad says this. Now, when we are hearing about such a fearful form of Narasimhadev, so how is this this word Komalanga is appropriate in Narasimha Kavacha? Narasimha Kavacha was written by Adi Shankaracharya. So he describes Narasimha Rupam using the word Komalanga. Now with soft and tender limbs, he cannot do the fighting. He cannot do such a fearful fighting, right? One needs to have a strong body to fight with Kamsa or Hiranyakashipu like this, Ravanasura like this. They need to have a strong body. So here Adi Shankaracharya, he explains how to understand this Komalanga. So he says, Adi Shankaracharya says, Narasimhadev's bodily, Narasimhadev body or his especially body, okay, not the heart, but Narasimhadev body is described using a line, Vajradapi katodaram kusumadapi sukomalam. Vajradapi katodaram. Vajra means diamond. Api means higher than. Api means higher than. Vajradapi katoram. Katoram means hard. Narasimhadev's body is harder than diamond. At the same time, simultaneously, kusumadapi sukomalam. Kusuma means lotus flower. Kusumad api, higher than kusuma, higher than lotus flower. Sukomalam, soft, tender, harder than diamond and softer than lotus, simultaneously. Now, how do we understand this? This is contradictory, right? It can be either hard or soft. It cannot be both simultaneously, right? So this is called Achintya Beda Abeda Tattva of the Lord. Achintya means inconceivable. Now this is something that we cannot conceive. We cannot perceive this concept. How can something can be cold at the same time hot? It can be either cold or hot. How can something be good and bad? It can be either good or bad only. How can something be hard and soft? It can only be one. But Lord is different. So our conception, our material conception is only one. Either hard or soft, either cold or heat, like that. But God can exhibit both qualities simultaneously. Achintya Beda Abeda. Inconceivable, oneness and difference. Beda means difference. This word everybody knows, right? In Sanskrit, Telugu, Hindi, Tamil, most of the languages, Beda means difference. Abheda means the opposite. No difference. That means oneness. So this simultaneously oneness and difference that only God can show. Only the Supreme Lord can show that. Okay, now let's come back to Narasimha Leela and understand how God exhibited, how Narasimhadev exhibited these two qualities simultaneously. And we are, at this point, we are more interested in understanding Komala, Komalanga, right? The Komala Tattvam. all the time we hear about this word tattvam, right? The tattvam of the Lord, tattvam of Krishna, Vishnu tattvam, Krishna tattvam, Sri Devi tattvam, the tattvam of Mother Sri Devi, or Goda tattvam, the Gopi tattvam of Goda Devi.
Prabhuji, quick question, like tattva means a nature or a quality, Prabhuji?
Yeah, tattvam means, nature. You can say nature. Nature,
Okay.
the Leela, everything. Okay?
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So, in Narasimha Avatara, how do we understand this Komala Tattva? The Vajradapi Katoram, that form of Narasimhadev is used in killing Hiranyakashipu. And Narasimhadev did not withdraw that form for a long time, right? We all know that story. Even after Hiranyakashipu was killed, Narasimhadev continued the same anger, the same Ugra Rupa, Ugra Narasimha Rupa for a very long time. He was, he was gasping with anger. And all the devatas in heavenly planets, they offered prayers. But Narasimhadev did not become peaceful. So when did he become peaceful? Only when Prahlada offered prayers. Because all the devatas said, "Oh Prahlada, you are the one who called Swami. Now you only can pacify Swami. We are not able to pacify the Swami. Now you try." Then Narasimhadev Prahlada offers beautiful prayers. Prahlada prayers. 50 shlokas. Prahlada prayers. So we are going to discuss that very soon, sometime next year. Next year during Narasimha Jayanti, we'll definitely discuss that topic.
Sure, Prabhuji. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
When Lakshmi Devi is afraid of going to Narasimha.
Yes. Lakshmi Devi was afraid. She said,
Ah.
I have never seen my Swami's anger like this. I have never seen my Swami in such an Ugra Rupam before like this. Now, is that true? Is that true that she has never seen Narasimhadev or Vishnu's Ugra Rupam like that? No, she has seen. She has seen everything. But just to enhance the rasa of the Leela, she says that. So here, Prahlada offers prayers, beautiful prayers. And then Narasimhadev is pacified. He calms down, he cools down. And when Narasimhadev takes Prahlad into his lap and puts his hand on Prahlada, Prahlada felt it as soft as a lotus petal. Prahlada felt it as soft as, actually, in fact, Narasimhadev took Prahlada into his lap while he was still in that Ugra Rupam. While he was still in the Ugra Rupam, Prahlad was sitting in the lap. So Prahlad was sitting in the lap, and then he was showing that Ugra Rupam, that Bhayanaka Rupam, right? The eight-handed Narasimha, Ashtabhuja Narasimha. So while his body was still harder than the diamond, but when he put his hand on Prahlad felt it as softer than, more softer than lotus petal.
Yeah.
Prahlad describes this in one of the shlokas in Prahlada prayers. So Komalatvam. Kusumadapi sukomalam. Kusumadapi sukomalam. So simultaneously he was exhibiting the hard feature of the body for Hiranyakashipu, and then simultaneously his hand showed softness to Prahlada.
So Prabhuji, like now Prahlad felt like a softer hand of the God, right, Prabhuji? Like maybe because of his the way the Prahlad looks at the God, because of that he realized it like that, Prabhuji?
Yeah, it is both, because Prahlada was not fearful, right? All
Yes.
devatas, including Lakshmi Devi, everybody was so fearful. But Prahlada was not fearful. He nicely sat in the lap, and not an even fraction of fear was there in Prahlada. So yeah, you're right. So Prahlada was feeling the komalatvam of the Lord. He's forget about the bodily komalatvam. Prahlada was feeling the komalatvam of the Lord's heart. That's why he was peaceful.
Peaceful.
Not because of the soft hand. He was feeling the soft-heartedness of the Lord.
Those who understand the God, the everything will
Yeah,
feel good about it, right, Prabhuji?
yeah. And
Thank
then
you.
Narasimhadev reciprocated in that way with komalatvam to Prahlada, and Prahlada described it explicitly in one of the shlokas so that the rest of the world will know about this komalatvam. Because what Prahlada felt, the soft-heartedness of the Lord, that we don't feel now, right? That's why Prahlada expressed explicitly in that shloka, so that we all know what Prahlada felt that time, both internally and externally. Externally also, the Lord's hand was soft. Internally also, it was as soft as butter. Externally, it was as soft as a lotus petal, more softer than lotus petal, and internally, Bhagavan's heart was softer than Navanitam. So how beautiful it is. How beautiful.
Very nice, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Thank you.
So when we hear, things like this, our heart should melt. When we hear nice stotrams, and when we hear, stories like what Ankita described on Friday, the story of
It
stealing
was very
butter
nice.
in the same home and saying that Maya mai makkan nai kayo, and in the end saying Maya maine hi makkan kayo, and then running away from Yashodamma, and Yashodamma chasing after him with a stick. Our heart will become Komala. Right, Ankita?
Yes, very, very nice it was.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
I myself, I showed the recording to my husband. He was like, "I can't believe you sang this so well." He said, "Really, you're feeling Krishna right now?" I said, "Yeah, maybe. I don't know. He is there with me always. I always feel him from the beginning of my life."
Yeah. So yeah. So when we make our heart as clean, see what are the two features of butter? One is softness.
Soft and white.
White, yes. So soft, our heart should become as soft as butter, as komala as navanitam, and also as shvetam as the shveta varnam of navanitam.
And becoming butter is also not easy, Prabhuji. You have to fall through a lot of heat.
Yeah.
Then only it becomes butter.
Yeah, that's
The
why.
milk. It comes from the milk first to become cream. Then you heat it so much on the fire.
Yeah.
And then all the impurities go away and then the butter comes out.
Yeah. So that's why in Chaurashtakam, Bilomangal Thakur, what did he do? He said, "Oh Krishna, you are the biggest thief. One is you are a butter thief. Not only the butter thief, you steal the clothes of the gopis, you steal the properties of people. People come and take shelter of you, and you steal whatever they have. Whatever little they have, you steal them and you make them beggars. What is that line? Padashritanam cha samastachauram navambuda-śyāmalah kanti chauram akinchanikritya padashritam yo karoti bhikshum patigehahinam. Karoti bhikshum patigehahinam. Okay, you make them beggars. You make them poverty stricken. They have little thing and they come and take shelter of you. They ask for more, more mercy and more and some more money. But you take away whatever little they have and make them beggars. I have never seen such a biggest thief in my life. Bilamangal Thakur says. And then he says, that's why I will not let you steal anything anymore. I am going to keep you in the prison of my heart. Karagrahe vasasada hridaye madiye madbhakta dridabandhana nischala swan tvam Krishna he pralaya koti satantarepi madbhakta dridabandhana nischala swan. So karagrahe vasasada hridaye madiye. So why Bilomangal Thakur is calling his heart as karagraha? Karagraha is generally, karagraha means prison house. Why he is calling his heart as prison house?
In the materialistic world, is like a heart is in prison house, Prabhuji.
Yeah, but can Krishna come and stay in that heart?
No.
All the time we discussed many times. Even now also we discuss, right? Krishna will come only when our heart becomes clean and soft. Right?
Yes.
But here Bilomangal Thakur is saying, I'm going to keep you in the prison house of my heart, which is dark, completely dark. It's like Tihar jail. Completely dark. That means Bilomangal Thakur is saying that my heart is filled with so many anarthas. Kama, krodha, lobha, mada, matsarya, moha. But still, I'm inviting you to come and sit in my heart, so that as soon as you appear in my heart, all anarthas will go away. And there will all be light. There will all be shining light.
Prabhuji, I want to share in this. Sometimes I feel like I'll not do the puja in time, or sometime it will be late. What I will do with bhakti too, I'm very much lazy, and I'm very much like that thought will come. I'm not doing anything for you. I'm very bad at. So how I will be bhakta of you? I used to feel like this, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
I don't know what is the analogy, like how I should think. I don't know. But I always used to realize in that way whenever I'll not do the work in time, Prabhuji. What I will do, how I will become a devotee to you, Prabhuji.
So one technique or principle or instruction that I have heard from my spiritual master, His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, is if we are able to do what we can do, Krishna will make the other things happen automatically. See, there are some things that we can do. There are some things that we are not able to do, right? So if we are able to do the things that we can do, Krishna will make the other things happen. The things that we cannot do, Krishna will make them happen. For example, I'll give an example for these two things. Things that we can do. Chanting, that we can do, right? Taking japamala in our hands and chanting, that we can do. Or reciting some stotram, like Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra, Vishnu Sahasranama-Stotra, Ram-Raksha-Stotra. We can recite all these things, right? Or Maya, Maine, Makkan Khaya, bhajan like that. We can sing these. But the things that we cannot do is getting rid of the anarthas in our heart. With our own effort, we cannot do that. That's why if we are able to do what we can do, Krishna will take care of the things that we cannot do. So that's why sometimes when we feel guilty, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
I'm trying my best, but I'm not able to offer bhoga nicely, or I'm not able to serve the Lord or the devotees nicely. So don't worry.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Just keep doing what you are able to do sincerely, and Krishna will take care of the other things.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So, but if we neglect the things that we can do and don't do them, then Krishna cannot help. There is a saying, right? God will help those
Who help themselves.
who help themselves. Yeah. So this Komalanga is very beautiful. So we were discussing something. What were we discussing? Yeah, the Chorashtakam, right? Now there is a. So you had another question, Annapurna?
No, Prabhuji, it was typed. I was doing thanks to that it was been typed by mistake.
Okay. Yeah, no, your hand was raised.
Yeah, it was Teresa. I was to show the emoji of thank you, but it typed in that way.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So we were discussing about how Bilumangal Thakur was trying to imprison Krishna into his karagraha of the heart. Even though his heart is filled with anarthas, he was trying to invite Krishna into the heart. Now there is another mode opposite of this, expressed by Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Bhakti Vinod Thakur says, Mama mana mandire rahanishi dina Krishna Murari Sri Krishna Murari. Mama mana mandire. That means in the temple of my heart. Mama mana mandire. It's a Bengali kirtan. Mama means my. Mana. Here mana refers to heart, not manasu or mind, but it refers to heart. Mama mana mandire. It can also refer to mind, both mind and heart, because if Krishna is there in the mind, Krishna is there in the heart also. So it can refer to both the mind and heart. O Krishna, in the temple of my heart, in the temple of my mind, I am inviting you into the temple of my mind and heart. Please come and stay there. Day and night. Nishi and Dina. Raho Nishi Dina. Krishna Murare. Sri Krishna Murare. Esho Nanda Kumar. Nanda Kumar. Esho Nanda Kumar, Nanda Kumar, Tabi Prema Pradipe Arati Tomar, Prema Pradipe Arati Tomar, Nayana Jamuna Jhare Anibar. Nayana Jamuna Jare Anibar Sundar hai giridari, mama mana mandire rahanishi dina. Krishna Murari, Sri Krishna Murari. So here, the mood of Bhaktivinoda Thakur is different. He's saying that my mind or heart is as clean as a temple. Please come and stay happily. I'm inviting you into the temple of my mind and heart. Now this is a contrast to what Bilumangal Thakur said. Bilumangal Thakur said, my heart is not clean. There are a lot of anarthas. It's like a prison, dark prison house. But I'm still inviting you to come and stay in our heart so that my darkness will go away. Now I'll tell one beautiful point about this. I'll come back here. But whereas Bhaktivinoda Thakur, when he says, Mama mana mandire raha nishi dina, Krishna Murari, he's inviting that Murari to come and stay in the temple of his heart, which is clean. That means there are two categories of people in this world, right? The sadhakas are two different categories. One category of devotees are saintly people, sadhus, pure devotees. So pure devotees, their heart and mind is very clean, like a temple. So they can invite Krishna like this. That, O Krishna, O Murari, O Mukunda, I am inviting you to come and stay in my temple of my heart. Whereas conditioned souls like us, who still have some anarthas, we are also practicing bhakti, but we are not able to get rid of our anarthas. So when we invite Krishna into our heart, even though it is dark like a prison house, I mean, Krishna anyway used to dark prison house. He was born in prison. So he doesn't mind to come into the prison and stay. So उसको आदत पड़ गया. जेल का जिंदगी आदत पड़ गया उसको. So he will come and stay. So, but how and when he will come, even though our heart is dark, even though there are anarthas in our heart, when and how will he will come? When we invite him through Krishna Katha,
Okay.
process of Shravanam and Kirtanam, then he will come and sit. Even though our heart is not clean, but he will say, oh, somebody is calling my mother's name, Devaki. Devakī-nandano. Somebody is saying, jayatu, jayatu, devakī-nandano. I should immediately go. Then Krishna will not think if the place is clean, if there is a simhasan for him, if there is a lotus flower for him. He will not think. He will come and stay. So that is another mode. So beautiful. And that is what Kulashekara Alvar asks from third shloka onwards. In almost every shloka, this is what Kulashekara Alvar asks, saying that my heart is filled with anarthas, but Krishna, please give me the shelter of your lotus feet. Let my mind take the shelter of your lotus feet all the time. Please come and stay in my heart. This is the mood throughout the rest of the shlokas in Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. This is what Kulashekara Alvar expresses.
That one in one shloka, Kumbi Pakalo could have even though if we throw me in the Kumbi Pako, but I want your like lotus feet, like Prabhuji one shloka lo.
Yeah. So Kumbi Pakam means, yeah, good point. You raised a good point. Kumbi Pakam means, that means
Yeah, Narkalo.
he's not a good person. He has gone to hell. That means his heart is full of anarthas. Only people who have anarthas, they will go to hell. But still, Kulashekara Alvar is saying, please give me shelter of your lotus feet. Let my mind take shelter of your lotus feet. So this is for all of us, how to pray to Krishna. That's why Kulshekar Alvar invoked this mood of a sadhaka bhakta. Sadhaka bhakta who is struggling to get rid of anarthas, but still eagerly looking for Krishna to come into his life, come into his mind, come into his heart. So Kulshekar Alvar is speaking on behalf of all of us. Now when we recite his prayer, Krishna will be satisfied, he will feel happy, and he will come. So that's the mood. That's the mood and theme of the rest of the shlokas, starting from third shloka. Actually, I wanted to discuss another shloka, right? The 54th shloka. In fact, that is the very first shloka. I told in one of the classes, right, that it is not generally part of the list of 53 or 40 shlokas, but it is part of the 60 shlokas. Originally, there were 60 shlokas. It's part of those 60 shlokas. That shloka describes about beauty of Krishna. So I wanted to discuss that first and then go to Mukunda-Mālā Pranipatyayache, the third shloka. But since I thought we already discussed about Krishna's beauty so much in the last 2-3 weeks, even in Rukmini prayers, we discussed about Krishna's beauty so much. I thought let's give a break and let's at least taste the actual prayer of Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra, the actual prayer of Kulshekar Alvar. What is he praying for? What is he asking for? So we'll discuss Mukunda-Mālā Pranipatyayache tomorrow, maybe next couple of days, and then we'll go back to that 54th shloka, which is actually the first shloka. So okay, so it's almost 10 o'clock. I'll pause here. Any quick question, comment, reflection?
Love it. Nice. Prabhuji, class was so nice. Komalanga, we have to take in another way. So nice. It was so, I have to now meditate on that. It was like it's so much to be there to be recall. So nice.
Pratipadam Anandham Buddhi Vardhanam
Pratipadam
Purnamrutasvadanam.
Purnamrutasvadanam.
Yeah, every word can be relished so much.
So much.
Yeah.
So nice. Narasimha Swamiti chala bagundi. Very, very nice, Prabhuji. I liked it.
Yeah.
The one that put the hand and it felt like a Komalanga.
Yeah.
So nice it was. I'll share with everybody now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji, so much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. If nothing else, we'll end here. Thank you everyone for joining. Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra ki jai. Oh,
Rama prayer, Prabhuji.
Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Guramane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra ki jai. Kulshekar Alvar ki jai.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Hare
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.